Abusua mama kwa from like Black Media. Abusua Paul Adom-Otchere na wade abufuo pa aso ede media general for so. Ni na ne se abusua enora eye Joy FM interview bi na interview no na efa NDC Youth Manifesto ho wane wo mu edi djuma enam so mani invite NDC ni baako na afi so MPP ni so baako na omu di djuma die no eno so na enam ema host wo Joy FM ebusa fa NHIS ho National Health Insurance Scheme na eno na MPP ni eyi nano na host ya wo Joy FM host eso nano no si abrante kwano tum yedin yenna yenim se National Health Insurance Scheme NHIS no enye MPP for na de buy na emum NDC for and de buy na omo de buy the year 2003 eno ana po Adom-Otchere ehunu sa de no si David media general for medi mu ya pa sa na maya na nam so se mu ya NDC for mu yimonim sa Captain Smart sorry obetena wonu mo bedwudwa na numa kasa bla 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 na me media general na maya adwuma wo hopen samose me boa monko na monko hwe emra na me ye adwuma e wo honum na me ye report anopa na bia mo behunu nsem a me kan ye efa NHIS ho amoma se NHIS no enye NDC for na de bae na emum omanpanyin dada John de kumkofo na de bae ewizo wie ya no kasa to so e de abufuo pa blase the former president for your Republic of Ghana ZENATOR ne ba ZENATOR RAWLINGS eno so bubu bi pa de man say he mame metena Ghana metwitwa ntoro na wo papa ni enim se na ni eden pa na nso wamfa ntoro anka ne politics ho ade ama me po Adom-Otchere mame pe RAWLINGS asempa no ni nsem bia no ka bia ye fat na ni eden de wo muso be ye ku na nso ni ku obeye na ntoro ba kokora mpo nim na mamu obebu ye na ntoro ba kokora mpo nim ye pa papa asem pa ntiema o papa legacy a waja to ye good legacy no ma wo ZENATOR RAWLINGS o ma mese no afi ye sa pa o ma me pa nso asem RAWLINGS ye penasa mo pa eti wunim na so betwitwa ntora ene me po Adom-Otchere me fa ho nchew se ne ma shout Captain Smart no atum na ma shout and down no sa na se won pass ma kwa no tum te sa na me de ma no si usu ane asema beto de abusia yenkotie po Adom-Otchere MSCC.
Good lady from Joy FM. I was quite disappointed about the interview. She was interviewing and the person on the other side of the interview said that NDC brought free SHS. I mean, when I was doing these reports about free SHS, about NHIS, I was working at Multimedia. The report is there. All my Monday morning reports. Go and look for it. Those who like me are Multimedia and those who don't like me. Every Monday morning, 9 o'clock, I did a report for Komla Dumo's morning show. It was waited for. Everybody waited for it. My friend Kofi Bami, he's watching now, Azobi. I'll be in his house at East Legon. And then we'll start typing on Saturday. And then Sunday morning, we wake up, you ask me, I don't wear the story that I said, no, I'm in the middle. He said, come now, call me, Charlie, you get story. I said, I get story. Every Monday morning, 9 o'clock, I was expected to deliver an exclusive Joy FM political story. It is there. It is in the console there. Go and ask Sam Bannerman. He lives in America. He did the recordings. It's there. Go and listen to it. And stop this. What is this? A whole multimedia journalist does not know who brought NHIS to Ghana. But there should be a blackboard in the newsroom where these things, notorious facts, as we used to call them, notorious facts about politics. In election year, that's what we used to do, 2000. Jifayaji, where are you? Come and tell them. We put something there, we write notorious facts about politics. So when you are passing the newsroom, you can see it. 1992 Constitution is called the Constitution 1992. The first Parliament of the First Republic is called, it's all there. That's what we used to do. We did it at CTFM too. I don't know why a journalist can come and is confused about which political party started NHIS. Then why are you calling yourself independent? What does that word mean? If you are Joy FM and you call yourself independent, how then do you not know the facts? Independent is a call to intellectualism. Independent journalism is a call to intellectual journalism because you are suggesting to us not that you are not left or you are not right, but you are suggesting to us that you are a repository of the facts. How can you sit down as a journalist and somebody comes and says NDC brought NHIS? They did. Have a look at the video. See the video.
health insurance scheme was started under Jerry John Rawlings.
Which?
You can check, Awal.
Which constituencies? We are all from constituencies.
Let's not argue it, Awal. Just check.
Ashanti region where?
Awal.
Where did he start?
Awal. I said check.
I should check what?
Awal, just check.
I live this era. It is not something that I should go and Google.
Awal.
Probably you were younger. But I can tell you that the national under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
That it was launched under Rawlings.
Yes.
Where?
Awal, you can check.
No, you see, I am telling you that the act started in 2003. Check the Health Insurance Act.
Well, but you can check.
I should check what?
Anyway, you can.
The law that brings health insurance that the NDC opposed was in 2003.
Quickly. You see, okay, no.
2003. Then we have National Mutual Health Insurance.
The launch was by President Rawlings.
Which
the launch.
year?
I'm going to get it for
Which
you.
year did Rawlings launch?
You continue.
Health insurance.
You continue.
La ilaha illallah.
No, continue.
I'm surprised that you are feeding into the propaganda of the NDC. I have listened. You promised to give me the dates that Rawlings launched the.
I was going to give. I'll give it to you. I've asked my producers to pull it back. There's actually a statement that Bagvin also made here.
No, the dates that he launched it, because he said for a fact that he launched.
Let me finish. Bagvin said that. He said national health insurance was started during Rawlings' era. I'm quoting what Bagvin said.
No, this is still an NDC
whole
person. So you challenge me.
Wait.
It is a challenge between you and I. You said that Rawlings launched it, I should check. And I asked you to check because I am saying that health insurance started in 2003.
I'll give you that.
Exactly.
I'm trying to pull my trousers up. Sorry.
Did you hear that? The journalist is telling the guest that he should go and check. The journalist of the newsroom, who has everything at her disposal, is not saying that, listen, Rawlings launched, this is what it is. The journalist is asking the guy to go and check, and that's okay. The lady journalist is asking the host to go and check that Rawlings launched NHIS. Okay, let's forget about all that. You are a journalist. You are talking about NHIS. What do you do? What is NHIS? National Health Insurance. What is the policy formulation that guides it? Then we check whether there's something in Parliament, whether there's nothing in Parliament. So if Rawlings had launched it, was it then relaunched in 2003? Which Ghanaian remembers before 2003 that there was NHIS? How many seasons have we not heard John Kufuor's administration campaign that they launched NHIS 2003, 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the election year? Akufo-Addo campaigned on it, that the MPP party under John Kufuor launched the NHIS. Professor Mills campaigned and said that they were going to make NHIS a single premium. This lady in the studio is unaware of all of that and feeds into this propaganda that Rawlings launched and therefore it belongs to NDC. And we still think it's okay, journalism is fine, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. No. When you do that, you may be aiding a political party, but you're embarrassing the profession. Because when people look at the video, they wonder, is that a journalist who is asking somebody to go and check something? You journalists, you are the repository of fact checking. That's your work. You check. You are going to ask the guy that he should check. He should go and check. Where were they at all? Okay, let's get to the touch screen. Is NHIS an NDC policy? Question mark. Let's get it on. This is our research. The idea of starting a health insurance scheme was raised at a meeting at the Catholic Church Hospital Administration in Sunyani in 1989. This is before the 1992 Constitution, by the Catholic Church. They were thinking about it. Catholic Church. The Nkoranza Community Financing Health Insurance Scheme was launched formally in 1992. With a founding pledge from MEMISA, a Dutch Christian non-government organization which promised to meet any expenditure shortfalls deficit run by the scheme in its first 3 years of operation, limited to Nkoranza community. This is what journalists do. This is what we did. We went to dig even before the NHIS and went to find out that before the launch of it, was there anything like NHIS? We saw it as far back as 1989. And it was by the Catholic Church in Nkoranza community in the Western region. Is Nkoranza in the Western region? Or is it in Western, Northern OT region? In Nkoranza, I think it's in OT region. Please check for me. You see, I'm asking them to check. In Nkoranza, where is it? In Nkoranza. Oh, it's in BA. It's in BA. It's in Bono Afro region. It's in Bono region. Correct. Thank you very much. I was reminded by my mind. So we went to check, and the facts take us to 1989. What is the journalist doing in the studio? Is not checking, is not doing their work. What are they doing? That's journalists, your repository of facts. That's why I tell my people all the time, hey, we can't check, let's go. Go to the Constitution. It is provided for in Article this. Then we have a story. Without that, in fact, today I nearly didn't do this story because we didn't get the parliamentary Hansard. And they told me that, no, we have enough evidence to go, and I trust them. So I said, let's go with it. I was going to tell, let's stand down this story until Tuesday. When we have the parliamentary Hansard, then we hit so hard, and then we are credible, isn't it? 1989, the Nkoranza Community Financing Health Insurance Scheme was launched formally in 1992 with a funding pledge from MEMISA, a Dutch Christian non-governmental organization which promised to meet any expenditure shortfalls deficit run by the scheme in its first 3 years. Let's move on. The District Mutual Health Insurance Scheme that existed before Act 650 were formed as private entities, not by government. Private entities came together and formed something like a district health scheme so that they all contribute some money within the district. Private people. I think they were trying to mimic what happens in America with private health insurance. Government had absolutely no role in it. And it didn't happen across the country. It wasn't a national policy. And it had nothing to do with government, nothing to do with NDC, nothing to do with J.J. Rawlings, everything to do with the Catholic Church sitting in Rome and with branches all over the world, including in Nkoranza and many other places. This is what happened. This is the fact of the story. Nothing more, nothing less. So anyone who comes because it's election 2024, why hasn't it been part of the NDC's conversation? Forever, the MPP have been claiming national health. It's never been part of the NDC's conversation. Suddenly, there's election, so they have to deceive people. So, hey, we brought national health insurance because the campaign of they have never done any policy for Ghana is hitting hard at their feet. It is becoming an Achilles heel. It is becoming a Trojan horse. So they are trying to fight it, and they don't want to fight it with truth. They want to fight it with lies. No. They can lie to 1 billion people. We will be here to speak the truth because I was there in Parliament. I was there. When everything was happening, I was there. I was sitting there. We will not allow that. We're in Parliament when NDC were working. I won't take any national insurance. Kufuor should go to hell with it. I was there. Why? Ofoso Apia, Doa Jaho, Abambagbin. I was there. Nobody should carry that. Always keep quiet and sleep somewhere. Don't come and disturb us. If you were in Ireland learning medicine and you were not reading Ghanaian newspapers, don't come and tell us something you don't know. You were in Ireland. You didn't read Ghanaian newspapers. You were reading the Times of London and you were reading about Gordon Brown. So read that one and then Peter Ferguson. Keep that one. We were here. I was in the Parliament. I was sitting there. What are you telling me? I mean, so outrageous. I called some of the senior journalists. Do you remember they say I was there? I said, I don't know what NDC is saying. This is half for these people. We were all there in the press gallery. We were there. NDC walked out not once, not twice. They walked out all the time. They said they will not listen to any national health insurance conversation inside Parliament. Forget about that. Even if you were not there, and many people were not there, I understand that. Throughout the political narrative in Ghana over the last 10 years, NPP have claimed national health insurance. Professor Mills came in 2009 and promised that he was going to do a one-time premium. He failed miserably. The one-time premium was never realized. They've kept quiet about that as if they think we have forgotten. We have not forgotten. Lee Okran, standing on Professor Mills' platform, promised one-time premium. Professor Mills himself, the law professor, said that he was going to implement a one-time premium for NHIS. What happened to it? Zero. And then you ZENATOR and my father launched for NHIS. Please, your father, we respect him. Stop that. Don't spoil his name. He's our father for all of us. He's your father, but he's also our father. So please, leave that alone. Let's move on. The National Health Insurance Scheme was started by Kufuor's government with the passage of an Act of Parliament, Act 650, in 2003. The Act recognized 145 district mutual health insurance schemes, DMHIS, formed in each district and supported each DMHIS with funds from the National Health Insurance Fund, NHIS, created by Act 650. Thank you, Mr. President. God bless you. You have done something for Ghana that other presidents cannot say. After you spent 2 terms in office, we can say that National Health Insurance was not there before you came. Now it was there after you left. Thank you. And God will always remember that for you, Mr. President. And let's no politician come and lie. And let's no ignorant journalist sit on radio and tell somebody to come and check. Look at the ignorance of the statement. Go and check. What kind of ignorance is that? Embarrassing journalism so much. And making everybody laugh at us as if we don't know what we are about. But we know what we are about. Don't you know? We know what we are about. What kind of ignorance is that? What did NDC do when it came to national health insurance? Good evening, John Dramani Mahama. Have a good campaign. Let's move on. What did NDC do? 13 July 2003, minority boycotts proceedings on health insurance. The minority in parliament decided to boycott further committee proceedings on the national health insurance, which began on Tuesday. According to them, their decision is blah, blah, blah. Even at the committee stage, NDC were boycotting it. Committee stage, they boycotted it. They said they won't listen because they were told by their bosses that workers of the parliament won't agree. More to come. Okay. House passes insurance bill despite widespread protest. 27th August 2003. The story goes as follows. It's by Linda Akresi, the Ghanaian Chronicle, Accra. Parliament yesterday passed the controversial National Health Insurance Bill into law in the absence of the minority who boycotted the debate on the bill. The House voted 103-0 to carry the motion after the Health Minister, Dr. Kwekwe Efriye, read it for the 3rd time. The bill saw a lot of amendments during the week-long debate. The National Health Insurance Law replaces the cash and carry system introduced by the previous government. Do they think that we are asleep? Do they think that we are asleep? Have they read this article? Shamima Muslim, Sami Jemfi, Felix Ofosu Kwache. Have you seen this? Don't bring those your things here. Do your campaign. You added capacity. Do that one. Nobody will begrudge you. Don't come and tell me that you the free SHS is for you and national health insurance. Don't be grabbing, cherry picking the good policies and grabbing it that is for you, is for you. It's for you, saying. How did it become for you? Yours is adding capacity. Yours is Atuabo gas plant. Yours is Circle Dubai. Yours is Rich Hospital. Yours is Chip Compound. Say those things. And hope that the Ghanaian people will vote for you. But don't come and claim something that was not, that's totally untrue. As long as we were there, we always point it out. It is untrue. It's a lie from hell. And ZENATOR RAWLINGS, shut up. Keep quiet. Don't be saying those things. It's something you don't know about. We all love you because you are JJ's daughter and you are Madam's daughter. So we love you. We loved you from the time you were showing up at Independence Square at age 12. You were looking so nice with your sisters and you were supporting your father. That's so beautiful. And that's why the people of Korle Klottey have voted for you. Don't get into the propaganda of lies. Your father never told lies. JJ was abrasive. JJ was butu-butu. But JJ never spoke lies. JJ Rawlings, he wasn't one of those politicians who says lies. Something is not true, he says it's true. In fact, that's what he hated about politics. That's why he didn't like politics. He hated that. So you are JJ's daughter. Don't come and be talking those things. Where did you learn that from? Your mother is not like that. Your father is not like that. Where did you learn these lying things from? Are you learning it from some people who are sitting by you at the party or something like that? Stop that thing. Stop that. You're a decent woman. Stop. ZENATOR, stop that. You are too decent for that. Stop that. Don't be lying. The lying, leave it for the people who do the lie. You are too decent. You are JJ Rawlings' daughter. I've never heard JJ Rawlings speak anything that's a lie. JJ is abrasive. He can be abusive. He can shout. He can be this and that. What you see with Rawlings is what you get. That's all. You know that day he was fighting with me. He said, hey, this small boy. Everything he said is true. I'm a small boy to him. Far small. Or so he can't pastor say, it's okay. But JJ will not say something that's untrue. He doesn't do that. And you, ZENATOR, you can't say, even JJ Rawlings is here today, JJ will not say that he launched national health insurance. He won't say that. Please. Anyway, madam, get your act together, Get your act together. You will do well in journalism, but please get your act together. Don't follow this propaganda. Just do verification, fact check, get the thing right, and then you can move on.